Alright, here are our directions for the checkpoint 3 of our elephant conservation project. Like always, check the summary box. You have 2 things you're responsible for. Answer all 7 part 1 video questions. So there's, I think, 8 or 9 minute video you'll watch, and they'll have some questions there. And then part 2, there are several questions down there that have multi-parts. Answer every part of every question, and we'll show you how to access that. So if you scroll down a little bit, here's the video that we're going to watch. Before you watch it, it would be wise to just read over these 7 questions so you know what you're looking for. Feel free to pause the video if you need to. And notice you're allowed to miss some questions. You don't have to be perfect. They're not all easy, but you should be able to get most of them right without having to rewind the video too much. So once you've answered those 7 questions, you'll go down here to part 2, and it's going to have another interactive like checkpoint 2. We'll click there in a minute, but also it tells you where to find the answers. For instance, for question 1, you're going to go to the Why Study Elephants page. Question 2, look at the survey methods, each page, and the where are they, how many sections. For number 3, read the population change for all parts of number 3. So let's show you how the interactive works. If we click here, it'll take us to our interactive page. Click Launch Interactive. And now we have our interactive. Remember, go back and forth between here and the checkpoint so you know where you're at. Read the Why Study Elephants page for question 1. So let's hit Let's Go. Here's your Why Study Elephants page. So you're going to read through here, and notice it doesn't say that anymore. We're on species range. So all of this will help you answer question 1 right here. Elephants are considered keystone species. What does that mean? You'll answer it there. And then also part B will also be found on that first page. You should be able to see C is there as well, but you probably know this without even reading it. Question 2 says read through the survey methods. Notice we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different survey methods. For each, you're going to find, and I'll show you where. On the next page, we're on the survey methods page, and notice right here it says species range. So as you read through this, you're going to be looking for what information do a species range method gather? What methods do they use? To find that, I'll click on the methods part of the species range. Is it a total count or a sample? Is it direct or indirect? So a total count would mean they're counting every single elephant within a certain range. A sample would be they count a certain amount, or they count a number of elephants in certain areas and kind of use math to figure out how many they think would be everywhere. Direct method would be they actually see and count them. Indirect method would be they use things like tracks or dung, evidence that they know they were there, but they don't actually see the elephant. Click on the advantages. That'll help you fill out this column, and then the disadvantages will help you fill out this column. So that's all for species range because that's where we're at. If I click over, it goes to individual range. Now I'm going to do the same thing, fill out information gathered, methods used, types of count, advantages, disadvantages. When I finish that, it's taking me through each page. It takes me to the other surveys. Notice up here, we have aerial surveys to help us here. We have individual registration to help us here. Acoustic surveys help us here, and dung transects to help us there. Once we've filled out that whole chart, it says read the population change section. There's a short video and a map, and that'll help you answer question 3. So I click on population change up here. I read through this after I watch the video. I answer the questions for number 3, and then I am all done with checkpoint 3.